Hey there, Kelly here. As I get the video started, just wanted to let you guys know that the eyebrows are already done, the primer's already set, so let's get going. Didn't want to really waste any of your time because I know how people hate those babbly videos, so I'm just going to babble so you can hate it. Anyway, so I'm going to start here with the lighter colors, and I am using the yellow. As you could see as I held up the bottle, but I will put all the information obviously on the different colors that I am using here. I'm using matte colors, but I try to stick with primaries because you can get primary colors from any airbrush company. If you're not a professional or near a Mac Pro store, which I happen to be, then you can't get Mac Pro colors online or anywhere for that matter. Anyway, doing the highlight and the inner corners here. And the reason I'm starting with the light, one, I'm going to try for something a little more dramatic than the other videos that I've done previously, but also because it's easier to transition from lighter colors to darker colors than it is from darker colors to lighter colors. So it'll just make this process go by a lot faster. So I am actually using two different yellows in this look. So the inner corner is a different color than the full eyelid. So it's a little bit lighter, as you can probably see. So as mentioned, I'm going for something a little more dramatic, and I'm using the eyeshadow guard here because I really want the edges to kind of really be defined. I don't want them to be soft like a lot of times I'll try to airbrush the lines out, but this time I kind of want the lines to be a little harder. And I did go in pretty much with the black um, solid the way that it is. I made sure that all the yellow was out of the makeup cup prior to starting this look because again I really was going for something a little more dramatic. So now I'm going to start slowly filling in the crease. Keep in mind that I like to use the airbrush to blend my lines, and sometimes that means that my lines are a little uneven, but once I open my eye, you're not necessarily able to see that. But on photos where the eyes are closed, you can see it a little bit. But also keep in mind that if you wanted to blend this out a little bit more without using the airbrush, you could actually grab your blending brushes, and while the eye is still wet or the makeup is still, relatively damp, I guess, because it's never really wet, but you can actually get your makeup blending brush and you can blend these colors and get a softer look. So here I am just kind of softening up the dark line a little bit. As you can kind of see, as I mentioned before, the lines are a little bit uneven, but I'm kind of trying to get those even as well as soften the inner edges. And then you'll see in a little bit, I'm going to pull back a little bit on the airbrush. And again, if you pull back further, move the airbrush further from your face, the mist becomes finer, and that gives you more of a blended look as it softens the line. So I'm going to mix the primary yellow and the ochre so I can go back in above the darker line and not really make the highlight area too dark, but also still again adding a little bit more of a softer touch to the line, the harsh line that I've got here, and still sticking with the colors. So the really light colored yellow is called primary yellow and the darker yellow is the ochre. And now I'm clearing the airbrush of the yellow and using the black airbrush makeup on an angled brush as the liquid liner. You all please forgive me for cutting away a lot of the basic stuff, the eyeliner, the primer, that kind of thing. I figure you're trying to get the look as quickly as possible without a whole lot of extra fluff. So that is exactly what I try to give you. A lot of times I'm doing these looks early in the morning and trying to get them done in the time frame that it would take obviously to get ready for work. Also, you'll see that I will forego the lashes in a lot of cases. I have a difficult time with the close-up work, so I can't really see that well, unfortunately. I would like to blame that on age, but it is what it is. Anyway, here obviously I'm putting on the eyeliner, and so instead of doing the lashes, I'm actually using Model Eyes Volume Eyes, sorry, by Model Eyes mascara, and it's a fiber mascara that I got in a Ipsy glam bag. So if you're not a member of Ipsy, you probably should check them out. Sometimes you get great stuff, sometimes you get not so great stuff, but this happens to be great stuff. So if you'd like details on that, I'll provide that. And no, it is not an affiliate link, unfortunately. So here comes the final look. I'd like to say thank you guys for watching, and please hit the subscribe button so you don't miss the next look. Have a good one.